Yeah, red zone business. Ain't no warnings when we circle, it's pressure on sight. Ups talk bold, but they move out of fright. Fully loaded, we don't bark, we bite. It's that red zone, we're wrong move in life. Whole block hot, still posted with steel. Heart ice cold, I forgot how to feel. Move like a ghost, but my name ring bells. I'm the smoke in the air, I'm the shell in the shell. Red beam dancing, ain't no disco lights. Just a flick, then flash, then you out of the fight. 10 toes deep, where the fangs don't sleep. If I said it, I meant it, I play for keeps. I grew in the zone where the sirens sing. Well, you better have hands or a tool that sting. Ain't no tears where we from, just rage. Better flip that switch or get locked in cage. Red zone mentality, shoot with strategy. Ops want war, but they lack capacity. Slide with fatality, no formality. We don't parlay, we handle reality. Red zone, step wrong, you gone. Red zone, no mercy shown. Red zone, mask off, too bold. Red zone, steel grip, ice cold. Running down blocks like a ghost with a Glock. Infrared tag, got 'em froze on the spot. No fair one, ain't no talking a piece. Just a whole clip dumped and we back to the east. Mind on murder but clean with precision. Ain't no witness, I move with incision. Grew from the pain, now I'm numb to the trauma. Voice in my head still sound like a llama. 30 rounds like thoughts in my mind. One false step, get erased from time. Stay with the wolves that prey on the sheep. If I said slide, that mean no sleep. Slide like chess, ain't checkers in war. Red zone lit, can't exit the floor. All black whip, no place, no trace. We don't leave ops with a breathing face. Lock in, scope out, make that call. Fall back now, we taking it all. Out from the mud, ain't ask for a hand. Just me and this iron, I don't need a band. Seen a red mist drip in the moonlight. Whole crew solid, but known for the gunfights. Caught one slipping in the corner store. He ain't make it to the curb, that's the real street score. I lost homie, turn that pain to flame. Now I spit fire and engrave my name. They ain't built for the zone, they break of the test. Only time they slides when posting a flex. But we move like shadows, no need for attack. Real hitters move clean, never boast, never brag. Got ops trying to pray, but the prayer's too late. Red zone got rules, but the rules mean fate. Red zone mentality, shoot with strategy. Ops want war, but they lack capacity. Slide with fatality, no formality. We don't parlay, we handle reality. Red zone, step wrong, you gone. Red zone, no mercy shown. Red zone, mask off, too bold. Red zone, steel grip, ice cold. Click clack, that's thoughts in my mind. Aiming at heads, not waist, not spine. Since too deep, I can't rewind. Only thing I trust is a Glock of mine. Drills get done in the dead of the fog. One call made and you talk to God. We don't need names, just streets and codes. Went from silence, speaking loads. Ain't no backtrack once we green light. Ops better pray when they see that sight. Red zone savage, no soul to save. Either ride with us or lay in the grave.
You in the red zone now. Ain't no exits here.
We don't flinch, we fight, we don't talk, we slide. Ops get preyed on, fast get laid down. Oh, welcome to the red zone mentality.
I done seen angels cry in the alley, demons smile on the porch. Ain't no peace in these streets, just hunger and war. And through it all, ever folded through it all, ever folded through it all. Life
raised by the corners, mentored by the pain, where a brother's last breath echo louder than fame. Mama held the rent tight, I held my breath tighter. Dreams cold as the pipe, I was built like a fighter. Ain't no fairy tales here, just jail calls and grief. Hugged the block like a blanket, made a bed out of beef. They said love saved lives, but hate paid bills. So I married the hustle, now I walk with steel. Heart been broken, stitched by the flame. Still 10 toes down with 1,000 in shame. But I ain't blame the world, I just gritted my teeth and fed the pain verses with a drum underneath.
Tears in a trap, but I never let them fall. Kept my head to the sky, back lean on the wall.
Every loss made me colder, every win got scars. Now my soul write rhymes under hooded stars. Tears in the trap where the silence loudest, where loyalty rare and betrayal the proudest. But I ride for the code, even broken and black, cause I ain't never turned soft, I just learned to adapt. I seen shooters turn scholars and bosses collapse. Seen the plug lose his crown cause he slept on the map. Seen love get you set up and snakes in disguise. That's why my trust got limits like the tears in my eyes. They praying on a moment, I've been building a legacy. I don't chase the noise, I invest in what's meant for me. Used to post on the curb, now I post with precision. And I only fear God, not the hate of the prison. I move like a king, but I talk like a ghost. You won't hear me flex loud, I just silence the most. I got got scars on my hands and regrets in my chest, but I wear every one like a badge on my vest. I lost more than I gained, but I gained what they never did. I gained peace and chaos, purpose and pain. In the trap, it ain't a place, it's a test.
Tears in the trap, but I never let them fall. Cut my head to the sky, back lean on the wall.
Every loss made me colder, every win got scars. Now my soul write rhymes under hooded stars. Tears in the trap where the silence loudest, where loyalty rare and betrayal the proudest. But I ride for the code, even broken and black, cause I ain't never turned soft, I just learned to adapt. Yeah. This one for every soldier who walked through fire, for every mother who prayed while her son held the wire. We ain't victims, we vision. We bleed in bars and breathe ambition. Tears in the trap,
but I never drop mine. But I never drop mine. But I never drop mine. Tears in the trap, but I never let them fall. Kept my head to the sky, back lean on the wall.
Every loss made me colder, every win got scars. Now my soul write rhymes under hooded stars. Tears in the trap where the silence loudest, where loyalty rare and betrayal the proudest. But I ride for the code, even broken and black, cause I ain't never turned soft, I just learned to adapt. Yeah, this one for every soldier who walked through fire, for every mother who prayed while her son held the wire. We ain't victims, we vision. We bleed in bars and breathe ambition. Tears in the trap, but I never drop mine.
Yeah. They asking where he went. He ain't leaving no prints. Mask off, nah. Facebook co-gram. No talk, just walk. When a mission in place, another op gone. Body without a trace.
City of war, I was raised in attention. Nightmares were lived in the Fed intervention. Aiming through smoke, got a vision like vengeance. Silence a kiss, then he vanished from mentions. Talking that static, I load up the thunder. Scope out precision and rip through the numbers. Moving in silence, we slide like a shadow. One shot drop, now it's fam wearing camo. Step in the zone where the killers get paid. Loyalty deep, we don't move off a fade. Heart made of stone, ain't no mercy displayed. Put him in dirt like a rose on a grave. Tell him don't run it, just stretch out the chase. Wipe down the heat, not a print left in place. No sirens, no scene, just a name they erase. Chalk in the wind, body without a trace. Lie mask off, Glock cock, soul race. Slide through blocks like it's not your space. Drum beat loud, got 100 in case. Talk too much, get body without a trace. One call made the goons on pace. Ain't no witness, no court, no face. Ghost mode, every move, no grace. Hit him so clean, body without a trace. I don't do cloud, I do code and survival. I don't do prayer, I do grip on the rifle. Heart in my hands, not a page from a Bible. Devil in my step, this a war, not a cycle. Whole team tight like the lock on a safe. Circle so small that it look like a shape. Ops talk tough, but they fold when it's shake. Playing with fate, that's a deadly mistake. Grind for the bag, but I hum with precision. No competition, I ghost opposition. Motion too clean like a government mission. Gone before dawn like he never existed. All black fit like I'm dressed for the dirt. Red beam flashed and he's left on the shirt. No text, no tweet, just the echo core burst. No peace talk, they just getting what's worse. Cause mask off, block cock, so race. Slide through blocks like it's not your space. Drum beat loud, got 100 in case. Talk too much, get body without a trace. One call made the goons on pace. Ain't no witness, no court, no face. Ghost mode, every move, no grace. Hit him so clean, body without a trace.
Back on the hunt like I'm bred for the smoke. Life ain't sweet, it's lit in the throat. Don't get close, that chain might choke. Talking about stripes, you ain't earned that coat. Whole hood know that the reaper ride deep. Ditch full of names that we keep off beat. Say one word, you might lose that seat. Now your fan pour shots while you rest 6 feet.
Concrete jungle, I walk like a beast. My life got scars that don't come with peace. I seen bros fall fake turn priest, but I never fold, I feast with the least. Gun in my palm, that's comfort to me. Ops in the scope, that's something to see. Trigger got twitchy, mine got free. Now he a whisper, lost in the breeze.
No tales told, no name said, no shells found, just one dead. No loose lips, no regret, just a silence, painting it red.
No tales told, no name said, no shells found, just one dead. No loose lips, no regret, just a silence, painted red.
Guard mask on, Glock cock, so race. Slide through blocks like it's not your space. Drum beat loud, got 100 in case. Talk too much, get body without a trace. One call made the goons on pace. Ain't no witness, no court, no face. Ghost mode, every move, no grace. Hit him so clean, body without a trace.
Ain't no warning, no mercy, no sign. If you cross the line, you become headline. Streets don't grieve, they just swallow your name. Another soul lost, but we play the same game. Bodied without trace.
Yeah. Cold steps through a hot block. Eyes low, mind sharp like a Glock's lock. We don't flinch, we don't fold. We move quiet, but the legends get told. I don't bark, I bite, walk slow, talk right. Every bar coded like it's sitting on sight. I don't need a gang, I'm the flame in the ice. Move like chess, every square got a price. Gold on my neck, but I earned my scars. Never begged for respect, I just took what's ours. They was sleeping on the wave, now they drown in the tide. I ain't just a storm, I'm the silence inside. Money don't change me, it reveal who's fake. Now I keep my circle tight like the barrel on a Drake. I seen shooters turn preachers, rats wear suits, but I stay war ready. Tim's lace, steel boots. Ice in my veins, never felt that fear. Made for the dark, I was born right here. Every move I make, they watch, they scheme, but I'm 2 steps ahead. I move like a dream. Ice in my veins, heart froze like the trap. Built my empire with no map. They talk loud, but they play low-key. I don't chase clout, I let the crown chase me. Ain't no loyalty in whispers, only in scars. Only real ones survive when the silence hits hard. Taught myself hustle, fed myself game. Now I print blueprints with my name in flames. Been broke, been hungry, still ain't fold. Learned patience in the cold, now my soul like gold. They tried to box me, shadowed my lane, but I burned through the cage and I dance in the rain. Gunpowder dreams in a bag full of pain, but I move like a ghost through the smoke and the flame. Haters praying on a downfall, I laugh in the mirror, cause the man I became gets clearer and clearer. Never needed a cosign, I cosign death. Every breath a warning, every verse a threat. Don't test ice, it don't bend, it breaks. And when I slide, it's silence that shakes. Ice in my veins, never felt that fear. Made for the dark, I was born right here. Every move I make, they watch, they scheme, but I'm 2 steps ahead, I move like a dream. Ice in my veins, heart froze like the trap. Built my empire with no map. They talk loud, but they play low-key. I don't chase clout, I let the crown chase me. Yeah, some chase the throne, some chase the light, but I don't chase, I become the night. Ice in my veins, forever cold, forever right.
Yeah, ain't no heart in this business. All we got is still smoke and silence. Feelings don't load clips, feelings don't fire. So I left mine at the gate.
Raised in a block with the devil invest. Grew up fast, heartbeat through a vest. No peace here, just peace in the strap. Clip full of rage, no cap in the rap. Cold as the chrome when I press in the steel. Pain in my past, I don't care how you feel. Slide through night with the ghost in my ride. Demons in seats and they all down the slide. Never show face, let the muzzle talk first. Whole team fed and we all know thirst. Ain't no remorse, we was bred in the gutter. Only love shown when you bleed for your brother. No text back, we just send location. Click, click, boom, that's my conversation. Street coat tight like a vice on my wrist. Heart turned stone when I wrote that list. Fire ran without feelings. Clips speak louder than words, I mean it. Mask off, no mercy, bruh. You talk slick, now your soul deleted. We don't blink, we don't flinch. Trigger twitch like it's born instinct. Zone red, no second thing. Slide with a plan, now they all extinct. Fire ran without feelings, yeah. Heart went numb in the trench, no healing. Ups get caught in the vision. Scope locked in, now they soul start peeling. I don't feel nothing when I walk through flames. Heater on me like a soul I claim. Drill team built like we train for war. One phone ring, now we kicking down doors. Backseat loaded with 2 AKs. 40 on the lap like it's glued all day. Ups play slick till we spin that block. With a mask off face and a heart on lock. No fear, no friends, just foes and codes. This life ain't sweet, it's paved with lows. Bodies drop fast when the metal gets spit. Better watch tone when you talk that slick. Feelings ain't food, can't feed my grind. All I know is pain, still murder time. No love lost if I aim for the dome. Cold blood drills got me feeling at home. Yeah. You ever store it down a man to beg for mercy? Watch tears drip while you cock the steel. That's when you learn. Some of us born with no brakes, no conscience. Yeah, just targets. Late night, 2 Glocks, no license, black hoodie low, mindful of violence. We don't spin once, we spin until silence. Every loud mouth turn moment of silence. Streets know me, I'm the ghost in the smoke. Words ain't nothing if they ain't back scope. 6 in a whip, but we move like 3, too tight for the rest, too raw for police. Heard they posted, slivered out warning. Left them chalked up in the heat of the morning. No regrets, this the lane that I chose. Ain't no tears in a field full of crows. Now they praying, but God don't listen. Not when you play both sides in the mission. No peace signs, just red beams flicker. Life go cold when the real ones trigger. Fire ran without feelings. Clips speak louder than words, I mean it. Mask off, no mercy, bruh. You talk slick, now your soul deleted. We don't blink, we don't flinch. Trigger twitch like it's born instinct. Zone red, no second thing. Slide with a plan, now they all extinct. Fire ran without feelings, yeah. Heart went numb in the trench, no healing. Ups get caught in the vision. Scope locked in, now they soul start
start peeling. Running with wolves and we don't need sleep. Fully auto flow, make a beat go weep. Stick got a switch like emotions gone, but I ain't felt none since my soul been gone. Look me in the eyes, all you see is war. Never blink once when I'm at your door. Pull up, surgical, clean, precise. Move like a ghost in the dead of night. Magazine long like the pain I held. No therapist here, just shells in hell. We write names and smoke and ash. Respect once, that's your final gasp. No heart left, just a barrel and breath. Feelings got bare when I flirted with death. Ain't no rewind when you live like this. Only forward, only fire, only silence. Firing without feelings.
Streets don't talk, but they never silent either. You hear the echoes in the night. Boom, boom, that's us stepping.
I was born in the dirt where the angels fade, where the hustlers pray with a hand on the blade, where the fiends got names and the dealers got codes, and the only safe love is the grip you hold. See my dog do 10 for a brick and a name. Came home same day, got hit by the game. That's why I don't trust no blood, no fame, just my shadow and smoke in the pouring rain. I was running through the city with a mind full of hellfire, heart like a matchbook, brain like barbed wire. Never had peace, had beef, had street quiet. Now they hear me coming, better move when I spit fire. Life got me twisted, pain in my chest. Never took rest, still passing that test. Grit in my soul, ink tatted on flesh. Real G code, say less, no flex. Streets ain't silent, they whisper my name. They echo my pain, they mirror my flame. Every nightfall, they still call the same. We don't play nice, we step with aim. Streets ain't silent, just speaking in shots. They write every story in chalk on the blocks. We don't talk loud, we just walk hot. Full GA pressure, can't fake this plot. Tell me who survived when the lights went black, when the laws hit the door and the hood fought back, when the plug went ghost and the trap went dry. Only real ones eat, fake ones cry. I done fed wolves with my last damn plate. I done stared death in the eyes, no shake. I done laid low while the money got baked. Now the wrist don't shine and the soul still ache. Gotta flow like a Uzi, I'm bleeding the beat. Every word that I spit is a threat to the weak. Got a G in my blood, I ain't never retreat. Got a list full of pain and a soul full of heat. In the lab with a ghost and a Glock in the bag. I don't brag, I attack, I react with the mag. I've been slept on, stepped on, dragged through mud. Now my voice shake blocks like a 9 in a flood. The streets ain't silent, they whisper my name. They echo my pain, they mirror my flame. Every nightfall, they still call the same. We don't play nice, we step with aim. Streets ain't silent, just speaking in shots. They write every story in chalk on the blocks. We don't talk loud, we just walk hot. Full GA pressure, can't fake this plot. My life ain't a movie, it's war on real. Every breath I take, another op gets sealed. No love in my heart, no trust in deals. Just scars and steel, and this black top feel. So if the streets go quiet, don't think it's peace. It's just a calm before we eat. Silent heat. You hear the echoes in the night. Boom, boom, boom. Streets face talent, we just for my name. They echo my pain, they mirror my flame. Every nightfall, they still call the same. We don't play nice, we step with aim. Streets ain't silent, just speaking in shots. They write every story in chalk on the blocks. We don't talk loud, we just walk hot. Full GA pressure, can't fake this plot. My life ain't a movie, it's war on real. Every breath I take, another op gets sealed. No love in my heart, no trust in deals. Just scars and steel.
Born and morbid by the flame, aiming steady, never miss the name. Trigger twitching when I hear that shame. No heart in this, just instinct game. Click, click. silence.
I was raised with a siren's cry, with youngins grip heat just to stay alive. A chrome piece speak like a lullaby, but put a soul to rest, no need to justify. Moving in shadows, hard ice to numb. Cold in my blood, I don't need to run. I was built with a hate, got spun with a Glock on the lap and a face like stone. Never had dreams, just target zones. Got stripes on my chest like I earned the throne. See the reaper lurking, I'm in my zone. I walk through hell with a vest and chrome. My eyes don't blink, my mind don't break. I sleep with still for the risk I take. Drill in my soul, I was born to wake. Chaos in my veins, watch the planet shake.
Weapon-born instinct, never think twice. Finger on the trigger, heart cold as ice. Slide through blocks with a heat precise. Master or not, we decide your price. Ain't no mercy, ain't no plea. Grew in war, that's the soul in me. Ruthless mode, I'm the prophecy. Raised by the street, now I said I'm free.
No peace in the pit, it's a better for a script. Where a smile too long might get your wig split. Talk slick once, that's a permanent hit. We don't do warnings, we empty the clip. Stepping with a purpose, no face, no case. Ghost in the night, leave no damn trace. Eyes on the snakes, I don't trust no grace. I see past lives through a cold embrace. Came from the gutter, made pain my friend. Now I go stops like a whisper in wind. Heard he talk tough, we go silence him. Turn his name to a tag with a 4-5 him. My aim don't shake, this ain't no act. I've been through wars, never once look back. The still I hold it, don't do tact. This spits raw truth, that's a deadly fact.
You hear that sound? That's instinct, not choice, not plan. It's survival. When you're born in war, you don't become violent. You are violence.
Every day's a mission, every night's a risk. Born from heat, now I talk with fists. No confession booth, just a blacked out list. And I check it twice when the beef persists. Blood on the block, I ain't new to loss. Had brothers fall just to feed that cross. I don't mourn, I reload the cost. Cause feelings get killed in the land of the lost. Drill flip starts, you don't see the rage, you just see the flame. Don't know the price, just speak on the name. I built my throne from fire and pain. So don't act surprised when I snap your chain. Real ones moving, calculated steps, while fakes online just post and flex. I stay on point with no regrets. My silence screams, I'm a bang born instinct, never think twice. Finger on the trigger, heart cold as ice. Slide through blocks with a heat precise. Master or not, we decide your price. Ain't no mercy, ain't no plea. Grew in war, that's the soul in me. Ruthless mode, I'm the prophecy. Raised by the street, now I said I'm free. Seen death in the mirror, told him back off. Every wound on my soul, it's a badge I rock. This life chose me, I ain't have to talk. It handed me a strap and a padlock. Now I roam with the hunger of a beast unchained. If I shoot first, there's no one blame. Bred in the dark where demons train. I spit hot rounds like I bleed propane. All these scars ain't just for show, they stories carved from the tales below. Every enemy tried in the rear or slow. Make legacies vanish, that's how I grow. This instinct ain't learned, it's hardwired in. From the cradle to the warpath, born in sin. You could pray all day, you won't win. Cause when I pull up, the end begins. Weapon, born. No fear in my stride, no tears to show. Just smoke trails in silence. That's instinct, that's me. And I never miss. Click, boom.
Trapped in the system, but I'm breaking chains. Survivor of the struggle, blood runs through my veins. No way out, but I found the door. Built my legacy from the pain I endured.
No way out, but I made my way. Turn the darkest nights into brighter days. No way out, but I didn't fall. I rose from the bottom, now I stand tall. Came from the gutter where the sun don't shine, where the hustlers and the dreamers walk the same thin line. Every step's a risk, every move's a test, but I kept my head high, wouldn't settle for less. Lost friends to the streets, lost time in the grind, but I knew one day I'd make the world mine. Every yell was a lesson, every scar was a win. Now they look at my life and see where I've been. They said there's no way out, but I found the key. Turned my hustle to a kingdom, now the crown's on me. They said I'd never make it, that I'd fade away, but I'm still here standing, making moves every day. No way out, but I made my way. Turned the darkest nights into brighter days. No way out, but I didn't fall. I rose from the bottom, now I stand tall. They said I'd crumble, said I'd break under pressure, but I flipped every ounce into something you can treasure. From the corner store deals to the high-rise view, built an empire on dreams that they said I'd lose. Now the chains on my neck sing a different song. Every link represents what I've overcome. Still I keep it real, never change my code, cause the streets don't forget the debts you owe. No way out, but I broke through the wall. Heard the voice of doubt, but I still stood tall. No way out, but I built my escape. Turned the struggle into power, let them marvel at my fate. No way out, but I made my way. Turned the darkest nights into brighter days. No way out, but I didn't fall. I rose from the bottom, now I stand tall. No way out, but I changed the game. Took the fire in my soul, turned it into flames. No way out, but I proved them wrong. This is my story, this is my song. No way out, but I made my way. No way out, but I made my way. No way
Cities flick a quick trick, I got my figure stacked. Dogs in the alley know my name, never slack. On this concrete, jungle king of the place. Enemies look twice, dodge bullets in the face. Street codes, cold as ice, survival the only aim. Stacking green paper, dodging feds in the game. Hood tales, tales of glory. Homie gotta eat, born stories in the midnight. Dread fast in the heat. Pump that bass roll through my zone. Crown on my head, streets I own. Cash moves everything, yo, that's known. Come for the throne, get turned to stone. Beneath the street light glow, hustlers on the creep. Shade on my face, no emotion, no sleep. Whispers echo, shadows dance, life so cheap. Every day's a gamble, secrets I keep. Grit on my teeth, eyes on the prize. Running this gauntlet, never compromise. Dominion in my veins, destiny so tight. Ready for battle, every day, every night. Stirring on the edge, fate in my hand. Lines joining blood, you couldn't understand. Echoes in the alley, our anthem like a band. Grip on reality, firm we stand. Skating on the edge, fate in my hand. Lines drawn in blood, you couldn't understand. Echoes in the alley, our anthem like a band. Grip on reality, firm we stand.
Every vow I spit been baptized in blood. Steel in my soul, pain in my lungs. They talk, we move. Iron tongue, never done, never run.
And I came up from the bottom where the sirens speak, where the kids play ball in the midst of beef, where the mothers pray low and the fathers ghost, and your first role model just taught you dope. I was raised on the corner with the strap and scale. Had the devil in my ear, but my heart ain't fail. Used to sleep with the heat and the dream on sale. Now I burn through beats like a jet through hell. Click, clack, full stack. I was born for the combat. No cap, toe tag. If you cross me, it's all that. Hard hats in the trap. I was cooking with a strong pack. Flipping through pain with a mask and a fallback. Grew through war, got scars on my ledger. Talk slick, get clipped like a note from the pressure. My soul too cold and my tongue too clever. I don't fold, don't beg, I just ghost like weather. This, that vow from the iron tongue. Spit like fire from a dragon lung. Ride with death like a native son. Real ones roll, fake ones run. Iron tongue can't bite that steel. Every word I drop too real to heal. Loyal to the code, don't beg no deal. Signed in smoke, no blood, no seal. All that respect, never begged for bread. Took a loss with a grin while they fled instead. I done walked through flames with a strapping plan. Made a name in the game where they trapped a man. Seen brothers turn ops over crumbs and pride. Seen mothers go numb when their sons done died. That's why I move silent, dressed in truth, with a Glock in the dash and a voice from proof. I've been pushing in the fast lane, raining on a bad name. Hunger in my chest while I bled through the past pain. Never took a handout, never had a back chain. Still I rose high like a king out of crack frame. Game full of lies, I speak with force. Bars like shots when I ride this course. I ain't in it for the likes or awards or applause. I'm a black bread prophet with a chopper for a voice. This, that vow from the iron tongue. Spit like fire from a dragon lung. Ride with death like a native son. Real ones roll, fake ones run. Iron tongue can't bite that steel.
So let them chant, let them fear, let them lie in peace. But we speak with iron tongue. Ain't no talking, ain't no texting, ain't no running. We move like smoke, strike like thunder. Full GA bloodline, let's go. Came up with the wolves don't bark, they bite. With the block stay dark, even when it's light. With the pain run deep and the dreams die fast. But the hustle don't stop till the keys hit dash. I done see my homies turn ghosts in a second. Now I ride solo, no trust, just weapons. Heart been cold since the rent went missed. Let a watch on my wrist, cause a hitman's list. Run up the rate when I'm twisting that flow. Enemies froze when I kick in the dough. Chopping my chest like a lyrical pro. Blood in my steps from the days of the low. Fast on the beat, I'm a beast in the dark. Bulletproof bars like I'm armored with art. Gas in my lungs and a spark in my heart. Code red killer, I tear it apart. Code red in the zone, no fear, just focus. I was raised by the block, now my name ferocious. Full clips, no slips. Loyalty coded from the pain I rose. Now my soul corroded. We don't fold, we fight. We don't beg, we bite. Every move I make come coated in night. This that cold red concrete talk all night. This that J-Hell gangsta breathing on sight. Back in the game with the chain off center. Heart of a villain in the brain of a vendor. Block stay live like a flame in December. They forgot who I was, now they finna remember. OG talk with a certified swing. Whole team heavy like a jailhouse king. Never needed love, just a bling in a ring. Now I talk millions while the phone still ping. I've been moving like a ghost in the field with a mask on. Fast on, never see me when the task on. Chopping my lungs and the flow go blast on. Tagging every beat like I'm spraying with a black chrome. Enemies looking but they never gon' catch me. Bars too sharp, make the real ones edgy. Streets too cold, gotta move all deadly. Code red bloodline, born too heavy. Code red in the zone, no fear, just focus. I was raised by the block, now my name ferocious. Full clips, no slips. Loyalty coded from the pain I rose. Now my soul corroded. We don't fold, we fight. We don't beg, we bite. Every move I make come coated in night. This that cold red concrete talk all might. This that GA gangsta breathing on sight. Cold night, hot shells. Silence breaks where the real ones fell. Every tat on my skin tell a story of the war. Every step that I take got the blood of a foe. Of the war, every step that I take got the blood of before. We don't fold, we fight. We don't beg, we bite. Every move I make come coated in night. This that cold red concrete talk all night. This that GA gangsta breathing on sight. Cold nights, hot shells. Silence breaks where the real ones fell. Every tat on my skin tell a story of the war. Every step that I take got the blood of a foe. Street lights flicker, heartbeat quicker. This that real life, not a script or a sticker. No filters, no mercy, no lies. Welcome to the zone where the real never die. Came up from the bottom, pain in my bones. Mama working doubles just to keep the lights on. Pop gone ghost, cold toast, no throne. But I made a kingdom from $1 and a phone. Dice games, alley flames, city full of shame. Young king riding dirty, but I'm building my name. Every scar got a story, every bruise got a page. Now I paint the pain in lyrics, let it echo on stage. Streets ain't silent, they talk through me. Voice of the gutter, I'm the symphony. No peace treaty, just heat on repeat. My life, my fight, all gas, no retreat. Streets ain't silent, they hum that beat. Midnight mobbing with steel in my speech. Truth in my bars, fire under my feet. I ain't rap, I'm war, I'm the sound of the street. I done danced with the reaper in my off-white kicks. Made peace with my demons, now we ride in the mix. Loyal to the soil, never switch for a fix. You can't fake what I live, I was built in the bricks. From the stoop to the stage, pain to a paycheck. Turned every loss to a lesson, now I raise checks. Enemies watch, they mimic my steps. But they ain't got the hunger, they ain't felt the depth. This for the ones in the back alleys, no voice. This for the single moms with no choice. This for the locked up soldiers doing time. And this for the block that raised me, still mine. Streets ain't silent, they talk through me. Voice of the gutter, I'm the symphony. No peace treaty, just heat on repeat. My life, my fight, all gas, no retreat. Streets ain't silent, they hum that beat. Midnight mobbing with steel in my speech. Truth in my bars, fire under my feet. I ain't rap, I'm war, I'm the sound of the street. I don't just spit bars, I bleed through the mic. Every verse is a battle, every hook is a fight. So remember my name when the city don't sleep. I'm the anthem of the struggle, I'm the voice of the street.
Smoke signals active. Yeah. Streets talking code, no words, just fire in the sky. Slide mode activated. Keep your head low.
No warning, I pull up in silence. Black truck tinted, there's violence and mileage. Ops on the scope, they ain't moving in logic. One false step, now they ghost in the project. Tactical steps, got boots in position. Extended the mag, no need for precision. I move like a ghost, hard code with a vision. They praying to God while I load up decisions. 10 toes in it, ain't no exit plan. If they mention my name, that's a death command. I ain't waiting on fate, I got death in hand. Put a mark on the map like an X in sand. Smoke signals rise when the king gets touched. No cap, no talk, just to still get clutched. Put a line through your squad like a page got crushed. Only bond in the field is the code, don't trust. Smoke signals active, flame in the air. Ops on alert, but they still unprepared. Circle they block while the windows glare. Chop with a drum, no sound, just stare. Smoke signals active, war zone real. No time for a mask, just grip that steel. Trigger got thoughts and they don't sit still. Red dot flicker mean fake get sealed. Backdoor route, now the cameras glitch. Move like a shadow while this man will snitch. Every step plotted, that's a battle pitch. We don't do threats, we just handle shh. From the east to the west, got packs in play. Soul in place, 10 lanes, broad day. Whole set strapped like a squad in gray. If we slide in this war, no words, just pray. Tap on your window like death, just knock. No second chance once your motion blocked. Aiming for next when the radar locked. In the echo of pain with the silence mock. Code in my blood, that's a soldier's path. Ain't no peace on revenge, do the math. Grew from the dirt where the snakes all laugh. Not a blade in my hand, split fate in half. Move with the soul of a hitman's breath. Silence a song, got a whistle of death. Every name on the list I etched in steps. Whole team loaded, we march with reps. Post-trauma dreams, but I sleep just fine. Heard screams in my past, now they sound like chimes. When the demons talk, I just nod in time. Ain't no therapy deep in the savage line. Smoke signals active, flame in the air. Ops on alert, but they still unprepared. Circle they block while the windows glare. Chop with a drum, no sound, just stare. Smoke signals active, war zone real. No time for a match, just grip that steel. Trigger got thoughts and they don't sit still. Red dot flicker mean fake get sealed. Clips on deck in the bag, I wait. Whole hood watching when the trap get baked. Feds want names, but the lips don't break. Only code I speak is survive and take. Zone on fire, but I breathe that smoke. Drilling my blood, I don't need that hope. Ops try flex and the scene gets soaked. Got ghosts on call, that's a different cloak. Roll with the heat like a dragon's breath. If you play with my name, then you gamble death. Ain't no peace, just pain in the steps I rep. From the block to the grave, I don't miss, just check. Street born killer, no switch, no soft. Eyes wide open when the top gets knocked. Ain't no
back, are we the final shot? And the echo in the alley is the only talk. No face, no mercy, no backspace. We ain't editing past, we erase fate. Smoke in the sky like a god got grazed, and the city goes silent when the killers praise. Heart turned stone when the block took mine. Ain't no light when the stars don't shine. Only thing I trust is the 9 in time, cause both been loyal when the world drops signs. Mama said pray, but I lost that path. Now I pray for the calm in the aftermath. I don't write no songs, I just bleed on pads. Every line from the soul of a ghost gone bad. If they lurk in the dark, I become that night. Eyes like scope and the aim stay tight. Tells from the curb, I done earned that stripe. Now my name mean fear in the gangland rights. This more than rap, this survival ink. Each verse like a plan, each bar a link to the life that I live, to the pain I drink. Smoke signals up and the war won't blink. Smoke signals active, flame in the air. Ops on alert, but they still unprepared. Circle they block while the windows glare. Chop with a drum, no sound, just stare. Smoke signals active, war zone real. No time for a mask, just grip that steel. Trigger got thoughts and they don't sit still. Red dot flicker mean fate gets sealed. Smoke rise slow, that's the final sign. Another soul gone when the stars align. Ain't no love when the street defined. So I live by the code, never cross that line. Smoke signals active. Let the silence testify. Yeah. Trigger thoughts only. Ain't no mercy in this mind state. Real ones move with silence. Let's get it. I got pain in my veins and the heat on my waist. Thinking about war, got that murder in place. Talking real cold, but the city stay hot. Hops get dropped, no time for a plot. Took too many losses, I ain't playing it fair. You blink too slow, that's a bullet through air. Ain't no prayers where the trigger gets squeezed. God forgive me, I'm a wolf off the leash. Nightmares living in the back of my skull. Flashbacks hit me like a fully on pull. I don't think peace, I don't speak love. I just see threats and I sense slugs. You say you real, but your circle be fake. I'm rolling deep with them demons I wake. No love letters, just war codes. No lullabies, just reloads. Trigger thoughts, only brain locked on the chrome. If I feel pressure, I'm not going home. Hard iced out, no tears in my tone. Move like a ghost, but I strike like a drone. Trigger thoughts, only got no second guess. If I up first, then I make them rest. No regrets in the dark, just smoking flex. One shot talk, now they speaking in text. Paranoia in my dome, gotta peep them sides. Trust no soul, cause the loyalty lies. Got clipped by the ones that I fed once. Now it's masked off, I don't need stunts. I'm a born hunter, think I'm ill to me. Mind too twisted, can't feel no peace. Drilling in silence, no need to brag. But a chalk line trace make a deadly tag. Ops talk loud, but their aim be shaky. Me, I don't talk, I let the 30 wake me. Mind like steel, no break in the grip. And I move with precision like I'm built for a hit. Bang in my city, but I stay composed. Thoughts too dark for a priest to the code. Got trauma in files, ain't no therapy here. Only way I cope is by feeding the fear. Back to back losses turn a boy to a beast. Now my thoughts trigger heavy when I'm out on the streets. Every glance feel like a setup or a test, so I keep one in the head, don't settle for less. Flash out quick like a lightning spark. I don't wait for the night, I bring death to the dark. Ain't no fair fights where the cold winds bite. Only wolves survive in the dead of the night. Trigger thoughts, only brain locked on the chrome. If I feel pressure, I'm not going home. Hard iced out, no tears in my tone. Move like a ghost, but I strike like a drone. Trigger thoughts, only got no second guess. If I up first, then I make them rest. No regrets in the dark, just smoking flex. One shot talk, now they speaking in text. Ain't no love in the field, just rats and knives. So I sleep with a steel, I don't trust no lives. Blood on the floor, no remorse in my soul. Every step I take, I'm fulfilling a role. This is war music, funeral tune. Ain't no sunshine, just shadows and wounds. Grew from the mud where the silence bred killers. Trigger mind state, turn real, what's the thrillers? Mental war zone, I don't think in peace. Every plan I craft is a code for the streets. Got scars that talk louder than my lips do. PTSD in my veins and it rips through. Eyes on the exits, back to the wall. Heard too many lies to believe your call. Got a list in my mind, not names, just vibes. I don't care who you is if you cross my line. No therapy can touch this rage. No priest can cleanse the stage. Trigger thoughts only. That's the mindset carved from pain. I'm numb in my core, can't cry no more. Only silence I know comes after war. Grew up on instincts raised by the gun. It's trigger thoughts only till my time is done.
Yeah. Scope locked in. One shot, one soul. Street sniper story. Echoes in the alley. Let's go.
Side around, I'm moving like a shadow in the zone. No heart in my chest, just a chrome-plated bone. Eyes through the lens, got the block in my sight. Midnight drill, paint the city in fright. Born from the mud, now I move like a ghost. Scope steady breathing, no flex, no boast. Enemies talk, but they ducking when I slide. Sniper in the cut, they ain't ready for the ride, don't miss. Every shot got a name, call it karma with a kickback. Welcome to the game. Infrared beam with a whisper to kill. If you know, then you know I ain't playing for the thrill.
Yeah, street sniper story, silence in the night. Dirt dropping from a distance, never in the light. Slide through the smoke, target on my soul. Dirt headshot, precision.
trap. Mind or revenge, I ain't never looking back. Zoom in the vision, feel the tension in my grip. Pulse never change even when I let it rip. Ops talk loud but they hide in the shade. On the storm in the silence, bullets never fade. Heartbeat sync with the click of the steel. Once I lock eyes, fate get a seal. Posted on rooftops, wind in my ear. Got 'em paranoid now, death feeling near. This ain't a war, this a reaper's decree. You enter my scope and you cease to be. Trigger thoughts only. My memories filled with shell cases and phonies. They say I'm cold-blooded, I say I'm focused. In the land of betrayal, stay loaded, stay locust. Bullet got a whisper flying through the rain. Snakes in the jungle, I adjust to the pain. Born in the fire, molded by the war. They knock on death's door, I'm the one they ignore. Still got scars, ain't for battleless life. Raised by the steel, baptized in the strife. Grew up with dealers, killers, no role models. Only time I prayed was reload in the hollows. Scope zoom zero, my hands don't shake. If you feel me close, it's already too late. Drill mode active, silence be to him. This my sniper story written in sin. Street sniper story, silence in the night. Earth drop 'em from a distance, never in the light. How to slide through the smoke, target on my soul. Dirty headshot, precision, that's how I roll. Street sniper story. Catch 'em where they breathe, no glory. Street sniper story. No witness, no case, and gory. Hard iced over, ain't no melt in my veins. I seen loyalty die for the money and fame. Can't trust none, even brothers switch lanes. So I ride solo, just me and my aim. Night vision dreams, ghost in the scope. Hope's just a trap when you're hanging by the rope. Tales from the dark, that's the soldier's memoir. Card in the system, left for permanent scars. Snap on a target like a wolf in the woods. I ain't from the burbs, I was born in the hoods. Each bar bullet, each trauma blade. Drill in my blood, I was built for the fade. Slide up, bang, no name spray. All black ghost, no play grave. Glocks chirp calling, ops duck falling. Scope up Satan, drill more frightening. I ain't looking for peace, I'm just searching for silence. One round speaks more than a lifetime of violence. I was born with a mark, I ain't choose this fate. But now I'm the one that karma designate. Fallen angels whisper, finish the deal. And I do it all clean, no panic, just skill. This my legacy, no fairy tale end. Just a sniper in the dark who never had a friend. They don't see me, but they feel my name. Every block I roam never dies the flame. This a tale of the silent, the ruthless, the raw. A street sniper story, they remember in awe. Echo in the alley, still breathing through the scope. No peace, just precision. Hell fade to black. Click.
Yeah, the street scripture. No pen, no pad, just scars and smoke. G.A. Ray raised me. Now watch me write my fire.
Street don't sleep and the code don't switch. Chopper in the verse, no cap, no glitch. Born in the storm, I was made for the pitch. Every bar heavy like a kilo in a ditch. Ride with a ghost and a mask on face. Tats on arms like a map of the base. Steel in my tone when I hit that pace. Move like a shark when I smell that case. Grit in my soul, no fake in my blood. Hands still dirty, still soaked in the mud. Came from the bottom with the thugs and the crud. Now I talk millions while I count my crud. Street don't sleep and the code don't switch. Chopper in the verse, no cap, no glitch. Born in the storm, I was made for the pitch. Every bar heavy like a kilo in a ditch. Whip blacked out with the tags on ghost. Eyes on me like the Fed want post. Fast on the trigger when the vibe get close. Heart stay cold like a diamond dose. Stack it up, flip it up, never gon' fumble. Talk like a king and I move in the jungle. Catch me alone but I never do stumble. Chop so fast, make the block sound mumble. I ain't here to perform. This ain't no stage. This is scripture for the fallen and a warning for the brave. Bar for bar, I move like myth. Fire in my lungs when I speak that fifth. No middleman, I break that cliff. Straight from the zone where the souls go stiff. And when the lights dim down, I'm still king of this concrete crown. No cosign, no script, no sound. Just me and the smoke that forever surrounds. Street don't sleep, nah, and the code don't switch. Never. Chopper in the verse. No cap, no glitch. Born in the storm. I was made for the pitch. Every bar heavy like a kilo in a ditch. Street scripture. Signed in pain, written in fire, sealed in truth, gave forever. blacked out, with the tags on ghost. Eyes on me like the Fed want post. Fast on the trigger when the vibe get close. Heart stay cold like a diamond dose. Stack it up, flip it up, never gon' fumble. Talk like a king and I move in the jungle. Catch me alone but I never do stumble. Chop so fast, make the block sound mumble. I ain't here to perform. This ain't no stage. This is scripture for the fallen and a warning for the brave. Bar for bar, I move like myth. Fire in my lungs when I speak that fifth. No middleman, I break that cliff. Straight from the zone where the souls go stiff. And when the lights dim down, I'm still king of this concrete clown. No cosign, no script, no sound. Just me and the smoke that forever surround. Street scripture, signed in pain, written in fire, sealed in truth, gay forever.
Nah, I ain't from no silver spoon. I'm from a block where legends rise too soon, where the sirens sing and the street lights flicker, where the code is survival and your mind gotta be quicker. Built from bricks where the concrete talk, shoelace tight, had to learn how to walk. OGs watching gave nods, not praise, so I learned how to hustle and maneuver through haze. No handouts, just schemes and grind. Wrote my destiny in chalk, now it's etched in time. Mama cried late night, I remember the scream, so I carved my future through the cracks in my jeans. Never needed favors, I just needed the rage. Turn pain into power, every verse is a cage. This ain't rap, this therapy, truth in disguise. And I never wear a mask, but I move in disguise. From bricks, pain laid in my soul. Every scar a blueprint, every tear made me cold. I don't flinch in the fire, I was born in the smoke. So when the pressure hits hard, I just tighten the choke. Built from bricks, yeah, I rose from the dust. Ain't no trust in this game, only hustle and rust. Let them talk, let them plot, I don't move like the rest. I was made for the war, I survive every test. Now I walk like a myth, head high in the mist. Got the city in my hand like a dealer with a twist. Cash in the safe, pain in the pen, and my circle so small it's a dot in the end. See the wolves in the suits, snakes in the shade, but I plan every move like a blade in a raid. Never sign my soul for a chain or a car. My words travel farther than your favorite star. They scream real, but they selling the script. While I live what I rap, every lyric legit. I've been through the dark, kissed death in the face. Now my heart beat loud like a drum full of bass. See, I ain't just made it, I built this. From the corner grit to the boardroom hits, from the dirt under nails to the ice on the wrist. No gimmicks, no skips, just soul and bricks. I was built from bricks, pain laid in my soul. Every scar a blueprint, every tear made me cold. I don't flinch in the fire, I was born in the smoke. So when the pressure hits hard, I just tighten the choke. Built from bricks, yeah, I rose from the dust. Ain't no trust in this game, only hustle and rust. Let them talk, let them plot, I don't move like the rest. I was made for the war, I survive every test. They ask where I'm from, I just point to the grind. Where the nights teach truth and the loss is defined. I ain't flexing for the gram, I'm cementing my line. Brick by brick, this kingdom's mine. Yeah, this kingdom's mine. I was built from bricks, pain laid in my soul. Every scar a blueprint, every tear made me cold. I don't flinch in the fire, I was born in the smoke. So when the pressure hits hard, I just tighten the choke. Built from bricks, yeah, I rose from the dust. Ain't no trust in this game, only hustle and rust. Let them talk, let them plot, I don't move like the rest. I was made for the war, I survive every test. They ask where I'm from, I just point to the grind. Where the nights teach truth and the loss is defined. I ain't flexing for the gram, I'm cementing my line. Brick by brick, this kingdom's mine. This kingdom's mine.
love will get you killed. Survival that's earned in blood.
Woke up in the war zone, hoodie tight, boots on. Mind sharp like a blade, this ain't where the weak belong. Every breath a risk, every step got weight. I don't sleep, I reload while they sit and debate. Came from the dirt, no silver, no fame. Just hunger in my belly, gasoline in my name. Seen the closest turn ghost with a blink and a nod. So I trust in the grind, not the words of a fraud. Yeah, my stripes got earned, not bought on the shelf. They don't see the late nights, I was battling self. Now I speak like a general, scars in command. And I walk like a king, no crown in my hand. There's no love in the zone, only wolves on patrol. Either eat or be eaten, that's the code of the soul. I was raised in the fire, never ran from the storm. Now my name ring loud like a militant horn. No love in the zone, only sharks in the deep. Say a prayer for the weak, but the strong don't sleep. Keep a mask for the snakes and a blade for the throne. Cause it's war every day, where I walk I'm alone. I ain't chasing no deal, I'm the one making lanes. Turn my trauma into armor, now I silence the lanes. All that talk on the net, they just capping for likes. I was raising funds when they was riding on bikes. I don't beg for respect, I just take what I'm owed. Now the ice on my neck is just the weight of the code. My reflection a weapon, my presence a vibe. I don't follow no trends, I just build and survive. They want drama, I bring it like a script to a set. But I ain't acting, lil homie, I'm the realest you met. Keep my circle like a scope, one shot, all precision. Only family in my vision, no room for division. I done walked through betrayal, I done bled through defeat, but I stood on my name. Now I own every street. There's no love in the zone, only wolves on patrol. Either eat or be eaten, that's the code of the soul. I was raised in the fire, never ran from the storm. Now my name ring loud like a militant horn. No love in the zone, only sharks in the deep. Say a prayer for the weak, but the strong don't sleep. Keep a mask for the snakes and a blade for the throne. Cause it's war every day, where I walk I'm alone. So remember this voice when the lights all dim, when the cloud fades out and it's silence again. Only one name echoes where the cowards don't roam. Me, no love. Came from the bottom, now we rising to the top. Out the mud, we don't stop, we keep pushing, we rock. Every scar, every hustle, every pain we endured. Built from the struggle, now our future's assured.
Out the mud, we rose to shine. From the struggle to the throne, now the world is mine. Out the mud, ain't no turning back. Every move, every step, watch me attack.
From the streets to the grind, had to earn every dime. Taught myself to hustle, no shortcuts, no climb. Every day's a battle, but I'm built to survive. Out the mud, now watch me thrive. They tried to break me, but I kept my head high. Came from the bottom, now I touch the sky. The game's been hard, but I'm harder still. Out the mud, I'm living for the thrill. They said we couldn't make it, that we wouldn't rise. But we turned the table, saw the truth through the lies. Out the mud, now we here to stay. Chasing dreams, flipping the game, we paved the way. Out the mud, we rose to shine. From the struggle to the throne, now the world is mine. Out the mud, ain't no turning back. Every move, every step, watch me attack. No handouts, no favors, just the hustle and grind. Had to fight for my future, had to make my own time. Came from the struggle, now I'm cashing the checks. Out the mud, I'm leaving my mark, no regrets. Every move's a lesson, every challenge a test. But I'm built from the dirt, man, I'm always at my best. Now they see the shine, but they don't know the cost. Out the mud, every victory's hard earned, no loss. Out the mud, we came alive. With the struggle in our hearts, we will thrive. Out the mud, we made our mark. Now the world knows our name and it's lighting up the dark. Out the mud, we rose to shine. From the struggle to the throne, now the world is mine. Out the mud, ain't no turning back. Every move, every step, watch me attack. Out the mud, now we sitting on top. Every battle, every war, we made it through the block. We came from the struggle, but now we got the gold. Out the mud, watch the story unfold.
story unfold.
From a place where the lights don't shine. Every corner's a story, every block's a grind. Kept my dreams alive when the hope ran dry. Kept my head to the stars, eyes on the sky. They doubted my name, said I wouldn't last, but I turned every scar into lessons from the past. Now I move with grace, I don't need to rush. Let my actions speak loud, no need to hush.
It's a lonely road when you're chasing dreams, but the fire inside keeps the vision gleamed. Every step, every fall, every tear I've cried, built the strength to survive, now I ride. I ride for mine, no matter the cost. Through the winds and the pain, through the gain and the loss, I ride for mine, I'll carry the weight. This is my journey, my path, my fate.
I've seen the best fall, I've seen the worst rise. Watched love turn cold, seen truth and lies. But I kept my heart steady, I stayed on my lane. Through the chaos and the pressure, I've handled the pain. They can talk, they can hate, but I know who I am. I've been building this road, brick by brick, hand to hand. Every win I've earned, every loss I've embraced. Now my legacy's written, it can't be erased.
I've walked through the shadows, ran through the fire, fueled by a purpose, burned with desire. This life ain't easy, but I make it mine. Through the dark I shine, I ride for mine. I ride for mine, no matter the cost. Through the winds and the pain, through the gain and the loss, I ride for mine. Let the world see my name. Through the fire and rain, I remain. I ride for mine, through it all I'll stay. No storm, no struggle can take me away. Ride for mine, let the world see my name. Through the fire and rain, I remain. Through it all I'll stay. No storm, no struggle can take me away. Ride for mine, let the world see my name. Through the fire and rain, I remain. Take me away. Ride for mine, let the world see my name. Through the fire and rain, I remain.
This ain't just about the grind, it's a way of life. You ride or you die, you fight or you fade into night. From the block to the top, we're built to survive. It's loyalty and hustle, you gotta stay alive.
Ride or die, that's the code I live by. Ain't no turning back, just reach for the sky. Ride or die through the struggle and strife. I'll be there till the end, that's the heart of my life.
From the gutter to the grind, we earned every dime. Had to walk through the storm just to shine in due time. They said we couldn't make it, that we'd never last, but we turned every challenge into lessons from the past. Loyalty's the foundation, trust is the key. You ride with your squad or you die, you see. I came from the struggle, now I'm chasing the throne. But the ones who stood by me, I'll never leave them alone.
Ride or die, ain't no fear in my heart. We built this empire, we made our own start. Through the highs, through the lows,
We stuck together, the storm might rage, but we'll face it forever. Ride or die, that's the code I live by. Ain't no turning back, just reach for the sky. Ride or die through the struggle and strife. I'll be there till the end, that's the heart of my life. I got my squad and my fam, we move as one. From the break of the dawn till the setting sun. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. We built our empire, now let the haters talk. Through the blood, through the sweat, we'll never fold. We're chasing the dream, we're chasing that gold. It's ride or die, you either with it or not. But we're making our move and we're taking the spot. Ride or die, we're ready for war. No looking back, we're closing the door. Ride or die, we're built to win. No giving up, we'll rise again and again. Ride or die, that's the code I live by. Ain't no turning back, just reach for the sky. Ride or die, through the struggle and strife. I'll be there till the end, that's the heart of my life. Ride or die, we never turn our backs. Through the darkest times, we stay on track. This is our world, this is our time. Ride or die, we're destined to climb.
Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. Grind so hard, never taste defeat. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. From the dark to the light, we bring that heat. Run the streets, we don't stop, no retreat. Run the streets, we on fire, feel the beat. Run the streets, we don't stop, no defeat. Run the streets, we on top, take a seat. Run it up, double back, never miss a move. Got the city on my shoulders, every lane I cruise. From the alleys to the high-rise, they know my name. Every step I take, I'm elevating the game. Run the bag, run the play, I'm in beast mode. Every block I touch turns straight to gold. Hustle, don't sleep, can't afford to fold. Loyalty's rare, gotta break the mold. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. Grind so hard, never taste defeat. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. From the out to the light, we bring that heat.
Run the streets, we don't stop, no retreat. Run the streets, we on fire, feel the beat. Run the streets, we don't stop, no defeat. Run the streets, we on top, take a seat.
Run it back, yeah, we run it up. Champagne on ice in the double cup. Run it back, yeah, we don't quit. Every level I climb, it's a brand new hit. Run the block, flip the pack, keep the circle tight. Enemies lurk, but we move at night. Every loss I took turned fuel for the grind. Now the diamonds on my wrist leave them all blind. Run the mission, run the code, no second guess. Got the weight of the world, but I'm still the best. Running fast, running slow, but I never stall. If they think they can take me, I'll take them all. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. From the struggle to the top, can't be beat. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. Built an empire brick by brick, now we eat. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. Run the streets, yeah, we run the streets. Run the streets, run the streets, yeah, we run the streets.
streets don't lie. They tell you the truth, they show you the coast, they show you the proof. From the corner to the hustle, we all play the game, but only the real ones rise above the fame. The streets don't lie, they keep it real. Every move you make, they know the deal. The streets don't lie, they see through the mask. What you do in the dark, they'll always ask. Came from the block where trust is earned, where every lesson's hard and every corner's turned. I know the game, I know the cost, but the streets don't forget the ones who get lost. We learn from the struggle, we learn from the pain. We took every hit and still played the game. The streets taught us lessons that no book could tell. The hustle, the grind, the rise and the hell. The streets don't lie, they show you the way. They'll push you to the edge, make you pay. But we keep moving, we keep pushing through. Cause when the streets talk, we know what to do. The streets don't lie, they keep it real. Every move you make, they know the deal. The streets don't lie, they see through the mask. What you do in the dark, they'll always ask.
Came up from nothing, now I'm making my name. But the streets never forget where you came. You can't fake the hustle, you can't fake the grind. The streets know the truth, they see through your mind. I put in the work, I paid the dues, I earned my place, I got nothing to lose. The streets don't lie, they know what's real. So when I'm speaking, they know the deal.
The streets don't lie, they watching your back. They see every move, they know every crack. The streets don't lie, they show you your fate. So keep it 100, don't hesitate. The streets don't lie, they keep it real. Every move you make, they know the deal. The streets don't lie, they see through the mask. What you do in the dark, they'll always ask. The streets don't lie, they'll never forget. Every choice you make, every step you get. So I stay true, I keep my grind tight. Cause the streets don't lie, they know what's right. The streets don't lie, they'll never forget. Every choice you make, every step you get. So I stay true, I keep my grind tight. Cause the streets don't lie, they know what's right.
Streets whisper when the sun dips low. Keep your head on a swivel, they don't let it go. Late night grind, money stacks in the brief. Got the cold steel tucked, that's the urban belief. Running corners in the shadows where the lights don't reach. A world of loyalty and crime where the streets teach. Started from a basement, now the block's my throne. Every deal I made, every brick I've owned. Gotta play it smart, it's a dangerous race. One wrong move could be another lost face. The streets don't sleep and the blocks stay cold. Gotta keep a tight grip, never break, never fold. Life on the edge where the real story's told. In the city of wolves, only the stronghold goes. Survivor's instincts learn the game too quick. Every handshake fake, every word might stick. The feds taking pictures trying to piece the plot, but I'm 2 steps ahead, I can't get caught. They see the chains glisten, think it's all just flair, but they don't know the blood spilled to even get here. Homies locked down or they sleeping in peace. Still I roll for the family till the chaos cease. It's a cold, cold world, keep your circle tight. Enemies moving silent, strike at night. Every scar's a medal, every loss is fight. But I'll never bow down, I was born to ignite. The streets don't sleep and the blocks stay cold. Gotta keep a tight grip, never break, never fold. Life on the edge where the real story's told. In the city of wolves, only the stronghold goes. So I rise with the dawn, let the haters scheme. My ambition's relentless, my hustle supreme. From the gutter to the top, it's a gangster's dream. But the streets never sleep, they just reign supreme. rise with the dawn, let the haters scheme. My ambition's relentless, my hustle supreme. From the gutter to the top, it's a gangster's dream. But the streets never sleep, they just reign supreme. The streets don't sleep and the blocks stay cold. Gotta keep a tight grip, never break, never fold. Life on the edge where the real story's told. In the city of wolves, only the strong hold gold.
This life's a war zone, no peace, no rest. Every step's a battle, every move's a test. Gotta keep my head high, heart full of stone. Survivor of the struggle, this is all I've known.
It's a war zone, every day's a fight. Gotta keep my aim sharp, gotta move at night. It's a war zone, no room for the weak. Only the strong survive, only the bold speak.
Woke up to the sirens, danger in the air. The streets don't love you, they don't play fair. Enemies plot while the homies turn cold. Gotta watch your back while you chase that goal. Every dollar I made came with a price. Had to roll the dice, live that double life. Trust no one, that's the rule I keep. In this concrete jungle, the wolves don't sleep. Life ain't a game, there's no second chance. One wrong move and it's your last dance. So I move with a purpose, live with no fear. Eyes on the prize, gotta keep my vision clear.
It's a war zone, every day's a fight. Gotta keep my aim sharp, gotta move at night. It's a war zone, no room for the weak. Only the strong survive, only the bold speak.
From the trenches to the top, it's a steep climb. Every scar on my body is a badge of time. I've lost too many to the game we play, but I carry their names with me every day. Bullets don't discriminate, neither does greed. In this war zone, survival's the only creed. I keep my circle small, my loyalty tight, because betrayal hits harder than the darkest night. This is my battleground, I was born to fight. Turn my pain into power, my loss into light. The war zone made me, it's in my veins. Through the chaos and fire, I'll never be tamed.
It's a war zone, every day's a fight. Gotta keep my aim sharp, gotta move at night. It's a war zone, no room for the weak. Only the strong survive, only the bold speak.
This life's a war zone, but I'll never fall. Standing tall in the storm, I've seen it all. Through the fire, through the pain, I'll claim my throne. Forever a soldier in this war zone.
It's a war zone, every day's a fight. It's a war zone, only the strong survive.